She isn't a typical startup founder. She has a huge public profile. She has, huge wealth at her disposal, a massive team. I mean, the twerking video seemed to me that it was the invention of a new PR strategy because it's all in time. The appearance coming on with Emma Grede is in time to launch new products, as we're seeing this week with As Ever. So everything is
fair enough, by the way.
Of course it is, and it's all a carefully managed process, and that's the aim of the business, isn't it? But is there anything authentic?
Do you think this is scheduled authenticity?
Oh, yeah, 100% it is, because she's gone on a completely different path to appearing with Harry. Harry's doing things very, very separately to her. The depiction of her life and indeed the showing of the children on Instagram is a huge thing that they didn't want to do, and now they've plastered them all over social media. So each to their own. It's isn't for me, isn't for a lot of people, but it's 100% a PR strategy. Has huge wealth at her disposal, a massive team. I mean, the twerking video seemed to me that it was the invention of a new PR strategy because it's all in time. The appearance coming on with Emma Grede is in time to launch new products, as we're seeing this week with As Ever. So everything is
fair enough, by the way.
Of course it is, and it's all a carefully managed process, and that's the aim of the business, isn't it? But is there anything authentic?
Do you think this is scheduled authenticity?
Oh, yeah, 100% it is, because she's gone on a completely different path to appearing with Harry. Harry's doing things very, very separately to her. The depiction of her life and indeed the showing of the children on Instagram is a huge thing that they didn't want to do, and now they've plastered them all over social media. So each to their own. It's isn't for me, isn't for a lot of people, but it's 100% a PR strategy.
We spent so much time making sure we had so much more inventory. That's why we took the time, and you guys are doing it again. We're nearly sold out on everything, and I can't believe it. Even flower sprinkles, which I knew was going to be the big one again, so that has more inventory than all of it. And that's also about to sell out. So I was looking at my iMessage, and I thought, okay, I love this feature, and I never thought of it like, is it confetti or is it flower sprinkles? Thanks, everybody.
I also don't understand the jealousy, the hate, the lies. Come on, family first. Things first, hit that like and subscribe button before we continue. It's 2025, and the world's a hot mess. Climate disasters, wars, the works. But somehow, a pathetic mob of haters is out here wasting their sorry lives spewing venom at Meghan Sussex, the Duchess of Sussex. From tabloid comments to YouTube rants, these clowns are obsessed with trashing everything she does. Her Netflix projects, her Archwell charity, even her As Ever flower sprinkles selling out. Like, are you serious? How do you have this much time to cry over a woman who's just vibing and winning at life? This hate is straight up absurd, and it's time to roast these trolls while giving Meghan Sussex all the love she deserves. Let's talk about those flower sprinkles, 'cause the meltdown over them is so dumb it's almost legendary. Meghan Sussex's lifestyle brand, As Ever, dropped some cute baking goodies in 2025, including edible flower sprinkles. They sold out faster than you can say frosting. Normal people would be like, that's awesome. But these haters, they lost their minds. The internet was flooded with their whiny nonsense, calling her pretentious and a grifter. Grifter? For sprinkles? Y'all, these are edible freaking flowers, not a scam to rob your piggy bank. The fact that you're out here throwing a tantrum over a $12 jar of cupcake bling is so embarrassing, it's practically a cry for help. Meghan Sussex is sprinkling joy like a fairy godmother, and you're sobbing into your stale cereal. Get a life, losers. This sprinkle drama is just the latest chapter in a deranged hate fest that kicked off when Meghan Sussex hit the royal scene in 2016. Everything she does sends these weirdos into a frenzy. Wore a cute dress. She's too extra. Ate avocado toast. She's killing the planet. Touched her baby bump. Such a diva. When she and Harry ditched royal life in 2020, the hate went full-on apocalyptic. Their Oprah interview, where Meghan Sussex got real about the racism and mental health struggles she faced in the palace, had these trolls frothing. Their Netflix series, whiny garbage. Harry's book Spare. He's a traitor. Even her Archwell charity work gets slammed as a photo op. Now they're raging about sprinkles. It's like Meghan Sussex can't breathe without these idiots turning it into a crime scene. The amount of hate is just wild. There are entire YouTube channels and TikTok accounts probably run by people who haven't seen daylight in years, dedicated to tearing Meghan Sussex down. These aren't just haters. They're stalkers, obsessing over her every move, from how she flips her hair to how she holds Harry's hand, cooking up insane conspiracies about her marriage or her kids. It's not shade, it's a creepy fixation. Imagine waking up, grabbing your crusty phone and deciding your day's mission is to hate on a woman you've never met. You could be, I don't know, learning to bake, maybe with Meghan Sussex's sprinkles, going for a walk or just living, but nope, you're screaming about her peach jam. That's not just pathetic, it's a personality defect. So, why are these haters so pressed? Let's keep it real. A ton of it is racism. Meghan Sussex being biracial has had bigots in a chokehold since day one. Tabloids ran disgusting headlines about her exotic DNA or her Compton vibe, like she wasn't a college-educated actress from a solid family. The palace didn't do jack, letting the press rip her apart, and ignoring the concerns about Archie's skin colour she mentioned on Oprah. For a lot of these haters, Meghan Sussex being a black woman who dared to crash the royal party is a personal attack. They hate that she's out here killing it, unbothered and looking fabulous. Then there's the royal stan crowd, acting like Meghan Sussex kidnapped Harry from his crown. Yo, wake up! Harry was miserable in that royal cage way before Meghan Sussex showed up. He's been open about losing his mom Diana, and hating the palace's suffocating rules. But now these haters swear Meghan Sussex is some evil genius who brainwashed him. Give it a rest. Why aren't you mad at the palace for screwing them over, leaking stories, yanking their security, letting the press stalk them? Y'all are out here whining about Harry's disloyalty while standing an institution that threw him to the wolves. Your logic's as twisted as a pretzel. Jealousy's another big piece. Meghan Sussex is living the dream. Cute family, bank account stacked, and a platform to do good. Her post-royal glow-up is straight fire Archewell's funding scholarships and disaster relief. Her Netflix stuff is breaking barriers and her sprinkles? Sold out, baby. That burns haters up. They can't handle seeing her win, so they try to drag her down to feel less miserable about their own sorry lives. It's classic hater math. If I can't shine, she can't either. And when her products fly off the shelves, that's just proof she's thriving, which makes them madder. This hate's gotta be draining. For the haters, I mean. Meghan Sussex is probably chilling in Montecito with Harry and the kids, sipping coffee and laughing at their nonsense. But these trolls? They're out here sweating, hating on someone who doesn't even know they exist. Psych studies say trolling comes from being insecure or pissed off, people dumping their baggage on a target. Meghan Sussex is perfect for it, famous, fierce, and too strong to break. But like why? You're wasting your life on this. Meghan Sussex is dealing with real stuff, security threats, racist attacks, media wars, and still comes out glowing. Meanwhile, you're mad about cupcake toppers. Go outside, losers. Here's the deal. Meghan Sussex isn't the problem. She's a straight-up queen showing up the world's ugliest flaws. Racism, sexism, all that mess. The hate she gets isn't about sprinkles or Netflix. It's about her being a bold biracial woman who speaks her truth and won't back down. That's why her haters are so shook. Every sold-out jar, every Archewell win, every perfect smile is a giant kiss my ass to their toxicity. And that's why we gotta hype Meghan Sussex up. Not 'cause she's flawless, but 'cause she's out here shining through the trash they throw. So to the haters, grow the hell up. Your obsession's a bad look. Meghan Sussex isn't your issue. She's your mirror, showing how empty your life is. Stop crying over sprinkles and find something worth caring about. And Meghan Sussex, keep being a boss girl. You're killing it, and we're all here cheering you on as you sprinkle that magic.